way to indicate to the child, the young student, the older student, that it is possible to read this material without being self-divided in doing it.
And also, what would you do if there was no book?
You'd be in the same position.
Now, if there was no book, nobody say tradition, you had to find out for yourself.
But that's what we're asking him to do with his book, aren't we?
Are we?
No, not in general, but in this new approach.
Of course.
In the new approach, we must somehow
bring the book and the other.
Bring the book and the other
and
together.
Freedom. And the freedom. Book and freedom.
Yes. This is what hit me with such shock yesterday in class. And I immediately felt radically responsible for doing this,
yes,
insofar as I could. And I was surprised to see that though the students were extremely hesitant, there was a lot of anxiety there, real fear and trembling. What of health they possessed did assert itself, and there was a tremendous interest in the possibility. But then there was the hesitation that somehow wasn't past. The hesitation is there. I have this feeling that this has happened through the centuries with persons who have seriously studied Scripture, since we were talking about religion. Sometimes you can detect it in their very commentaries, in their very writing. They come right up to it.
And miss it.
And then they can't
make it.
Push it over. They can't go beyond the point.
That's, it has been my fortune or misfortune to talk great deal. Everybody comes to that point. And say, please, what am I to? I've reached that point, I can't go beyond. So, look at it this way, if I may suggest. If I had a class, I wouldn't talk about the book first. I'd say freedom. You are second-hand people. Don't pretend you are not. You're second-hand, sloppy, shoddy people. And you are trying to find something that is original. The reality is original. It's not colored by all the priests in the world. It's original. Therefore, you must have an original mind, which means a free mind. Not an original painting, a new picture, a new this, that's all Tommy Rod. But a free mind. A free mind that can function in the field of knowledge, and a free mind that can look, observe, learn. Now, how do you help another, or is it not possible to be free? You know? Look, I never belong to anything. I'm no church or no belief, no all that. A man who really wants to find out if there is eternal, the nameless, something beyond all thought, he must naturally set aside everything built on thought. The savior, the masters, the gurus, the knowledge, all that must. Are there people to do that? Will anybody undertake that journey? Or you say, well, you tell me all about it, old boy, I'll sit comfortably, and then you tell me.
Yes, yes, that's what goes on.
I say I won't describe that. I won't tell you a thing about it. That's to put it into words is to destroy it. So, let us see, if you cannot be free, what are you frightened about? Frightened of authority, frightened of going wrong, but you are completely wrong the way you live. Completely stupid the way you are carrying on. There's no meaning. You follow, sir? Deny the spiritual authority of every kind. Because what are you frightened of? Going wrong spiritually? They are wrong, not you are wrong, because you are just learning. They are the established in unrighteousness.
That is beautiful. Yes.
And so why do you follow them? Why do you accept them? They are degenerate. And can you be free from all that? So that your mind, through meditation, which we'll discuss perhaps another time, what it means to be free, what it means to wipe away all the things that people have put on you. You understand? So that you are innocent. Mm-hmm. Your mind is never hurt, is incapable of being hurt. That is what innocency means. And from that, inquire, let's take a journey from there. You follow, sir? Mm-hmm. From this sense of negation of everything that thought has put together. Because thought is time. Thought is matter. And if you are living in the field of thought, there will be never freedom. You are living in the past. You may think you are living in the present, but actually you are living in the past when thought is in operation. Because thought is memory, responsive memory, knowledge, experience, stored up in the brain. And that knowledge, experience is the expression of thought. Unless you understand that and know the limitation of thought, you can't enter into the field of that which you call religion. You follow, sir? Unless this is told, repeated, shown to them, they can talk endlessly about books. This comes first. Then you can read the books.
Yes.
So, the Buddha never read a book. He listened, watched, looked, observed, fasted, say all that's rubbish and threw it out.
I just noticed something that you said. One must keep on repeating this again.
In different ways.
In different ways, and again. I'm speaking now about teaching. This point of hesitation is the point where something will or will not get born.
That's right.
That beautiful expression in earlier conversation of ours that you used, incarnate now.
Now, yes.
So we're on the brink, where, in the words of Ortega I mentioned earlier, rocking back and forth on the brink of a new event. And we're not over the line. There is nothing that any of us can do at that point with respect to the terror of the one who hears this, including my own. I'm not dividing myself from this doing together with the student, since I am a student in this